Today's training is about a new feature that Family Tree has added in the last couple weeks, so the end of April 2014. And it's a descendancy feature, and so I wanted to show this to you because I do like it. I haven't used it very much, but I just tried it and I like it. So here I am. I'm already signed in to Family Search, and this is me right here. And then this is just, all my ancestors and descendants on the left. So what I want to do is just go and find one of my ancestors, and let me show you the new descendancy feature. So I'm just going to click this Paley Bryant George. I'm just expanding my tree, and I wanted to go ahead and choose William Eustace George. So let me choose him, and I'm going to go ahead and go to his tree so I can show you how this works. Okay, here's William Eustace. On the right are his ancestors, on the left are his descendants. And as you can see up here in the left-hand corner, there's this, right now we're in the traditional view. If I click this down arrow, see this new feature descendancy view that comes up. So I click on that, and as you can see, here is William Eustace, here is his spouse, and below his spouse are the children. So right now that's the only thing that it's showing is just his wife and his children. And he's had quite a few children, so I'm just scrolling down to show you that. So let me show you a little bit more about this. If I want to change this person right here, I can do this expand. And here it shows William Eustace down here, and I can go and select someone else, and they will come up in as the first person over on the left. I'm not going to do that, but I just wanted to show you what that feature, that expand button over there was for. So that's the expand button. And look all the way across to the right-hand side on the settings button. If you click the down arrow there, it'll show you these different little logos, and we're going to go over this in a minute. When you see these little blue signs, that's a research suggestion that I will show you. When you see this little question mark with the red, means there's a possible data problem. And when you see the portraits, that just says right here, when you check this, that means that when you bring up the ancestors, if you have a picture, it'll show up on this. And then this is also just shows you the spouses. If you unclick that, let's unclick that, then see his spouse went away. On the left-hand side, you see that? Here's William, and then the children, but his spouse went away. I want to have his spouse there, so I'm going to go ahead and click that again. So that's just some different features, and I wanted to show you that. Anytime you wonder what these things are over here, just click that settings button and you can find out. So anyway, let's look at this a little bit. Go ahead, see this little blue? We're going to click on this little blue, and it says right off that that's Sidney Susan Johnson, his wife. There's possible missing child. There's a gap of 4 or more years between the birth of one of the children and the next sibling. So you could look through the children and see where that gap is. I think that's great that they have that suggestion, because you do really need to look for that. If there's that big of a gap and they've had kids every couple of years or less, then that probably is a child that would be there. Okay, so let me see what we're going to do. Right here on the right, see this little arrow over here on the left by Robert Franklin George? If I click that arrow, what that does is it will get his wife, so see this is his spouse, and then it will bring up his children. So I wanted to show you that feature, that you can expand, and then you can also close them back if you would like. Just wanted to go ahead and come down. So let me show you that too. So I expanded that, and then if I want to close that back, I can do that. And actually that keeps his wife. If I want to close her off, shut her out, doesn't sound very good, then I do that. So anyway, just play with those arrows and you'll see how that works. So I wanted to show you, the next thing I wanted to show you is, trying to see where Vinnie George is. Okay, let me expand Vinnie George. Let me show you what some things that come up on her. Okay, you can see over here she's got a spouse, Alonzo Jackson, 1884 deceased. Lonnie Martin, 1884 deceased. Yeah, I haven't worked on her, so I don't know what the deal is on that. But as you can see, you've also got this little blue box, question mark. It says couple may have children. There's evidence of the marriage, but no children. And it's the same thing on this one down too. Couple may have children. So that would, that would be a place that I could start doing some research just to find out if they did have kids, especially if it's far enough back. It may not be back far enough that I could do that, but that's just at least that gives you research suggestions, which I think is just really great. Let's go down a little more to Clifton. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you him. Where is he? Maybe he's back up. All right, here's Clifton Caswell. I wanted to show you him. If I expand him, this is my direct ancestor. So I wanted to show you just that the portraits come up too. And also any other suggestions or problems that they may have will come up as well. Okay, the last one I wanted to show you is Una George, because she has a little bit of different questions and things that come up over here. So this is Una George. As you can see, there's a red box with the exclamation point. And what that's saying is the birth year is after the marriage year. So that's a big problem and what they're saying is both of these unknown spouses down here, that her birth year is after the marriage year. So that's probably a huge problem. I need to go get that figured out. So that's a place I could start researching a little bit to see what's going on there. And then right here, I'm going to click this blue box again. And again, it's missing birth and death years. And as you can see, it just says deceased over here. And that's for that one as well as the next one. Somehow someone just put in this unknown name. I'm not sure why, because there aren't any kids there. But anyway, that I hope this helps. I really hope that you'll use this. I do like this because you can learn a lot, and it'll give you the suggestions and any data problems that there are. So this would really help and clean up, and maybe help even find someone that's been missed through all these years. So I hope that helps. Let me know if you have any questions, and have a great day.